Are you excited to show again? Good morning. It's a little after 5:30. Just came out to the barn. I'm gonna get all the horses fed and then we're gonna load Aqua and Roxy up and we're gonna go to a horse show. I think this might be the first time I've been to a horse show in close to a year. So it's been a minute since I've done anything with my horses. But we're just gonna go to a little show down the road, see how it goes. I'm gonna get busy because I don't really have a ton of time to get what I need to get done. So I don't really have any time to waste. So basically all that got filmed at the horse show is the riding parts. There wasn't like anything going on in between. There really wasn't time for that. Everything was pretty much back to back. So we just kind of hustled along and did our best to survive. We got to the show before it started. That way we had time to school both horses. So here I am on Aqua. She hasn't been to a horse show since last summer. That was when her and Kane went and it was a complete nightmare. So I usually don't take her to these shows, but I decided it might be a good idea just to get her out and see how she is and like just have a better experience than the last horse show she was at. So anyways, I was really happy with how she schooled today and it was just kind of a relief to like have her off property and not have her freaking out the way she was at the last horse show, which I mean, I knew it like wasn't going to be an issue because she's always fine, but just like her and Kane can never go to a horse show again together. And then since it's been so long since Roxie and Chloe have shown, I went ahead and hopped on Roxie too this morning before Chloe got on her.
I can tell that you can't focus. You haven't been yourself in a minute. And I know that your mom's been sick. It's been a while.
Are you excited to show again?
Oh,
Chloe's having a hard time because she's no longer 7 years old, and I'm not gonna put a number on for her. She can figure it out herself. And I thought it would be a simple task, but it's clearly not going very well. Okay, so now you make a bow. Little bunny ears. Then you loop them through each other.
I do it this way.
Yeah, those are bunny ears, and then you go around, and then you stick one in, and don't, oh my gosh. Okay, why don't you try and even your bow out?
Wait.
No, just pull the short string. Pull the short string. Oh, no. Redo it. Make sure your strings are even when you tie it.
Oh, that's what?
Oh my gosh. This is mildly concerning.
I think that's perfect. Is that even?
It's a little better.
It's been a while since we talked about it.
These are the first classes that Aqua did today. So there were 2 under saddles before Aqua's division started. So I used the under saddles as just kind of like a warm up and a way to get her back in the ring before she jumped. Also, Aqua's played in Hunterland before, but I've been doing jumpers with her as of late. So she's not under saddled with any other horses in a very long time. So I was a little worried about how she would handle that, but she was honestly so good in the under saddle. She was so relaxed. So I was really happy with her in these.
Because you listened when my heart got broke. Remember you were there to help me cope. So you don't gotta go through this alone. You know I got your back, I'll always be your homie. If you're lonely, you can call me. When you don't know how to be strong, you can lean on me. I'll be your rock at the bottom. You don't have to be cool.
I'm only putting the last line of our first trip in here because there was such a switch in this horse the second she walked in the ring to start her first trip, and like she just knew something was different. There were no other horses, like everything just changed for her, and she was like a nervous wreck. And so the first trip was not the prettiest thing that's ever happened. I basically just kind of had to steer and be as quiet as possible because she was not open to any suggestions from me. Like literally, if I tried to do anything, she was way overreacting, and it was just kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. She was just really nervous. After I did my first trip on Aqua, I hopped on Roxie and did one of the schooling trips on her just to get her back in the ring, because again, her and Chloe have not shown in a very long time, especially Chloe. Chloe hasn't shown in a longer time than Roxie. But like, I just wanted to do what I could to set them up for success. So I felt like it was a good idea to just get Roxie back in the ring and let her see the jumps with how they're going to be set for her to show. And Roxie also ended up winning this trip. This is Aqua's second trip, and I was so much happier with it. Like, she felt like she does at home, so I knew what horse I was sitting on now, and things were just a lot better, and it was prettier, and I could actually ride the horse and not just like sit there and hold my breath with her.
I think somewhere in a different life, I'm still 7 in 2nd grade. And I'm so happy that I feel alright, and that I haven't met my brain.
The only thing that wasn't the best was this last line, and she was good in. I just knew I had a lot of horse to be able to do the 5 like we were schooling it this morning. So we kind of had a little fight down the line, but I was like, we're doing this 5. I don't care what happens, but you're going to add that step in there. So yeah, it wasn't the prettiest thing, but it was a lot better than the first trip. So overall, I was very, very happy with how she jumped that trip. Her last class of the day was the under saddle for the division she did, and Chloe and Roxie are actually in here too, and Chloe finally had her moment. Like every time the kids compete against me in like an under saddle, they are always determined to place above me, and Chloe did it in this under saddle. The last time Chloe was in the ring, she had on her jods and her bows, and she was like 7 or 8 years old, and she was doing short stirrup, and she could barely control her pony. So needless to say, a lot has changed since then. We definitely have a significantly larger amount of control over the pony, which is very good. I'm no longer terrified watching her jump around on Roxie, especially at a horse show. So that was like the biggest takeaway from today, was it's no longer scary to watch. There's still a ton of homework to do, but honestly, it's been like at least 3 years since Chloe has shown last, and the last time she showed Roxie, it really wasn't the best experience. She basically got pulled off the pony, and I was like, you are not showing this pony until we figure some things out, because like something bad's gonna happen. And so I think today was just like really good for Chloe to get back in the show ring and just kind of prove to herself that she can keep her pony from galloping away on her now. And, you know, honestly, just get back out there and just like get the nerves out and get used to people watching you again.